Hey everybody, it is Liz with Dizzy Lizzy Papery. I am going to try to film myself for No-So Journal November 2025 Creative Prompts hosted by the amazing Meg Journals on YouTube. And basically what she has been kind enough to do is put together a list of creative prompts, ideas for daily creativity, however you may want to be creative, but in her instance and in my instance, it is in junk journals. I do junk journals. I make them start to finish out of quote-unquote junk. Lately, my journals have been about this size, and I don't know why. I just find them to be, I don't know. That's the size that feels good. This is a little bit bigger. I'd call this like maybe a greeting card size. I think I shared this one on YouTube already. And I journal all the time. I take them with me. I journal wherever I go. And so I go through them pretty quickly. And my most recent journals have been this taped, stacked binding where I'm just taping the pages together. And I don't mean just that I'm just taping them together, but usually I sew the binding, like a pamphlet stitch type of binding. But I've just been taping or I've been gluing paper scraps to the centers because I like to have the full spread be available in the instance especially of certain illustrations, which of course I don't have an example of here because this is my personal junk journal, which is really junk, and I just cover every page that I put in. But if I'm selling the journal, I like to be able to have a full illustration available to be seen. Let's see. This one I've not filled yet, and I covered the spine just by gluing it with this awesome wallpaper that I thought was a good color with the cover. Let's see if I can find an example in here. I wasn't planning on selling this one either, but I did put it together with someone else in mind. So if I tape the pages together, I can get a full 2-page spread showing the illustration that I want to highlight, where if I had sewn it together, I'd have to divide that in half, which is usually great and wonderful, but I just wanted to try something different in order to not have to divide up the illustration. And then I found out that taping the pages or gluing the scraps to the pages was really enjoyable for me, like therapeutically enjoyable at night. And so I've just made a bazillion of them, and I work in them every day, almost all day long, as much as I can. I'm able to, but I also make them to sell, and the ones I sell are usually a bit more aesthetically pleasing as a blank journal. This one I'm not going to sell because the wallpaper isn't sticking as well as I'd like it to the spine, but if I glue fabric to the spine, to the front cover and the back cover like this, if I were selling it, I would make it neater than this. You can see some glue here, but the fabric is staying better than the wallpaper, so I'm going to keep this one for me. This one is mine also, but anyway. But some others that I've been doing, I've just been covering the spine with whatever I have, just tape, fabric. This is my most recent one, and I just didn't cover it with anything because I want to move on to my No-So November journal. So I just finished this one actually today. And well, hello. You don't know who I'm talking to, do you? So anyway, I just wanted to show that most of mine are this size, and for this November journal, I want to go a little bit bigger. This is how I printed out Meg's prompt list at this size, which is about the size that I love. But I've been finding that, I don't know, I'm just longing for a bigger page for a little bit. And I'm going to actually try not to talk much more, other than kind of as I'm going through the stages, so you can mute this and listen to your music and craft along with me, or you can listen to me. But I'm really just going to try to play, and the only talking I'll be doing is whatever kind of comes up, but I have no plan other than I printed these off and I want to make them pages. The only other things I had already set aside are this coffee dyed page I made a long time ago that has some rips in it, and this is the packaging from the sticker paper that goes in my HP Sprocket, and I just kind of put some tape on it and figured that'll make a nice crinkly sound in this journal. I don't want that to blind anyone. So that's all I've got. Oh, and then I also cut some player piano paper, and I'm thinking maybe I'll go this size. That's really big for me, but I definitely have other papers that I can fill this with, which is also why I kind of want to go with a bigger journal. Is my typical journals, I have tons of paper that size, but I also have tons of paper in a bigger size, so I'd like to use up some of my wonderful bigger papers, especially illustrations from children's books. I have really big pages that I want to use, so that's what I've got. I'm going to start by coming up with something to adhere to the back of this, because these bits like to rip, and this is a little bit brittle all by itself. Plus I want to make it sturdier. I'm thinking tracing paper or something along those lines, so I'm going to try to find that. Here's my coffee in case I want to dye something the way that Meg does. I never have done that. I've always soaked paper in a tub to get it dyed, but Meg will just take a little brush to her cup of coffee, and that's so simple, and I love it. So I wanted to have that ready. All right, so here I go. Sorry for the adjustment here. Let's see what we've got. I'm overstuffed, so I need to use this size paper. Here's some tissue paper. It's not what I was picturing for this fall journal. Not so bright. So let's just kind of want something clear, neutral. I'm pretty sure I have some parchment paper in here somewhere. That's a good one, maybe. I'm gonna have to stand, I think. Lovely paper. Might be good. paper. Oh, here's some. Oh, good. It's already coffee dyed. We'll do that. And craft paper would be good. Maybe. I like the idea of that wrapping paper, but I'm still stuck on the parchment. Just not sure that piece I just grabbed is big enough. So, sorry, I have cats, and there's a cat hair from here. Drives me crazy, but I love them, so I don't kick them out. I've sworn I had more parchment on that side. Maybe we'll do craft paper for the other side. Okay, where was that? So in storing all of my papers, I do usually pre-fold them, but now that I'm making pages this way, I don't necessarily need to do that. Okay, now what's the best way to glue those on? I think it will probably be Mod Podge, Gesso. Maybe this one, my favorite. This one does get really, really strong, but that's okay. And then it's going to go through, so I need, just have this bag here that I can use for protection. I don't have enough room. So let's just another bag that I can put under there for my water. Okay. Rusty brush here that probably doesn't need water, but put it in there anyway. white. Sorry. I don't have to miss the holes, but I'm gonna try to, in order to not make a complete disaster. But I am going to glue those spots that came torn. Can you see this? Okay. I definitely am not aiming for perfection, but just playing. No plan, just play. Ooh, I already like how that sounds and feels. Okay. Now, what was my plan? I guess I was thinking I'd make it a cover, but I don't really make my journals that way. Just done that. Wonder if I should glue over the whole top or just glue something to the side here. Okay, we'll do the whole thing. Guess I didn't have to be so careful. this is kind of making the paper a little bit tissue-like. But that is going to dry super awesome. So while we let it dry, I will pick some pages for the inside. All right, you guys see all of this? I don't know if you guys can really see it, but the holes are kind of popping up off the paper, which I think is going to be okay, but, oh, well, guess I could have seen that coming. I'll bet all of you saw that coming. Okay, so well, then those just make two really cool pages, don't they? And actually, these would make a cool cover for a smaller journal. So am I being like led to make a journal the size that I like to handle? Or should I stick with my original thoughts? I guess we'll just see where it takes me. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put those somewhere to dry. And what will our next mission? You know what I mean, look at how beautifully that folds into a page like this. Oh, well, when it's dry, it'll be super, like, strong. Okay, so I don't know what that was. I'm kind of thinking that I turn one of these into you know, the cover for these, but I don't know. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna play with some other ideas here. Let's see. Let's get some more pages of a size that these aren't big enough. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, isn't that adorable? Yep. I wonder if it went like this. we've got some giant emus. Gorgeous. Oh, I've been wanting to use these at an estate sale. Look at this. Oh my God. Can you go? Oh. What year was this? 1932. Got these at an estate sale. It's got all these quilting patterns. Okay, that's going in. What else do we have? Oh, this was a really cute Halloween book. Perfect. We've got some Mary Engelbright. It's Good to Be Queen. Perfect. And we've got Charles Wasaki. I think that's how you say his name. Ooh, look at this. It's about the size, isn't it? Yeah, perfect. Okay. What else? What else? I've got a... Nope, I don't want to use that. There's another Mary Engelbright. Cute. The Halloween. Let's see. This is just a magazine reader. Nothing really exciting, which is fine, but here's some I could put together that are just plain. Okay. Yes, beautiful. That's cool. Oh, sometimes I forget what I've stored away. Okay, so this would be a smaller, it'll be shorter, but it's definitely the right width. Perfect. I don't need all of them, but Farewell to the Farm, that's a good one for fall. Let's do that. Okay, ooh, music paper. What will we do? Oh, those are perfect too, but you know what? I've got these really big pieces of music paper that I have been storing away for another day. Okay, so I like these, and then this is a cool ledger page. It's a copy of a ledger page, but even the copy's old. Okay, let me find my really huge music paper. It's down here. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Remember Me. This has like a shiny, it's almost got like a red ink. Really sturdy paper. This is a softer paper. I know I've got more. Oh, look at this super old one. Oh, this one's my really old one. 60 cents. I think this one is 18 something. Let's see. Here we go. 1897. Do you guys see that? What does this say? Copyright transferred. Wait, MCM XV. What's that? Oh, okay, 1915. So it's actually not that old. I mean, that's old. That's very old. But it's not 1897. It's 1915. Look at where it was bound as like an old piece of tape. Oh, can you stand it? I hate to break that, but I think I'm going to. This is the perfect reason to use this. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's so brittle anyway. Now, which side do we use? Do we use the side with the cover? Or this softer side? We'll use the softer side. Okay. Those two. I'll put these back. And I know that I have got more. Oh my gosh, I've got so much more. I could make 100 journals. Let's see. I just am looking for one of those really pretty old covers. This one's cool, but it's black and white. New Novelty Foxtrot. Oh. I find these at thrift stores, antique stores, and I find them at the Goodwill outlet bins, in case you're wondering, but I also have a lot. So if you're interested, I'm going to put together a pack of music papers for my Etsy shop. Oh, look at this one. You can just tell it's old. 1905, and it's green. I do like the green because then it can transfer into, it could go into Christmas. Look at those two together. Oh gosh. All right, I might have to take a break from them. They're just so wonderful. Ooh, look at this one. There's more. There's also more. I have taken a break from collecting for a little while because I have so much. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh. Huh. So if that was 1915, this might be 1952. Let's see. V11. No, totally wrong. Oh wait, MCMV. 1907. I have no idea. Gorgeous. Okay. So those are good. What do we have here? Fair amount of eclectic goodness. Kind of want some more of these size pages, which I know I have in a book somewhere, but let's see if I have any others. It's a cool old chart. Oh, that's cool. Edith Holden. So maybe my personal journal, I tend to use the junkiest of the junk so that I can hoard the special stuff for something I might give to someone or sell. But I have enough to give or sell to hundreds of people. So I really need, I think, to make a journal for myself out of bits and pieces I genuinely love. So I think this is the perfect opportunity. So these are these actual Edith Holden? Yes. Without the geranium. The roses and the Lonicera, and what do we have here? We have some viburnum. Oh, maybe I should find November. Duh. Yep, you know what? Let me find November. Wow, somehow I did not knock down my entire library just now. This was my grandmother's. But I've been looking for other copies of it because I haven't wanted to tear into this one. See, it was For Nana with Love, 1989, from my sister Kathy, Barb, Al, and me, Liz. Anyway, I didn't want to dig into this one. I did find the History of Edith Holden book that had some of her artwork, which is what these are, which I love. I actually want to frame both of these. I was thinking. Oh, but I love the squirrel. I don't mind the squirrel. Oh, maybe this goes in this book. Focus. I have self-diagnosed ADHD also. Ooh, I forgot about those. I have another awesome Mushies book too. Let's see. Oh gosh, look at that. Wait a minute. Maybe this should be the cover. Yep. Oof, sorry. I thought I pulled these out, actually. I do kind of wish the bird wasn't a starling, because where I am, the starlings are not good. Look at every page is wonderful. Here we go. So here I was saying I didn't want to dig into this book, but I've had this book since she passed away 20 years ago? More than that. Oh my gosh, 25 years ago? And obviously she had it since 1989. I don't think it had been cracked open when she had it. And then I looked at it several times, but I just did not know what I was going to do with it. And I know I have no one to pass it on. My sisters didn't want it. And that's how I got into junk journaling. And I was looking up what I could do with this book. And the junk journal world was going gaga for it. I thought, well, I can do that. Doesn't that one want to come out? Is that one glued? I think it is. Okay. I'm not supposed to have this much trouble while I'm filming. You guys are probably like, do this. Here we go. Look at this. So gorgeous. I have, I think, 12 crab apples on our property and a bazillion dogwoods. And they're so beautiful right now. Okay. Oh, look at this. Let's see. Right, we still aren't getting that out of there. It doesn't want to. There we go. I think I will make the November Edith Holden pages some of the stars of this No So November book. Okay, that's gone into December, hasn't it? Where are we here? I got lost. It's a good Christmas one. I know that says October, but I think you can use whatever you want, right? need some more pages that are plainer. Recording. Here's what my husband is making. What's this?
That's the hole for the arms, but it's I doubled the body, so it's.
Oh, is that okay that I just took it apart?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, his hat comes off. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so cute. Anyone want some? I'm gonna put these on Etsy. Possibly. While on the topic, the last series my husband made are these little rock dudes. Stand by. This is obsidian. Little moss. Look at this. It's like amber or something. So my husband 3D prints these, and I've just not put it on Etsy yet because I want to display them like they're on a mountain, and so I'm overthinking it. But there, that was a brief little plug for the little Orr family. Okay, so I also found this old illustration. That was the other side of the page. I think that would be lovely. And this as well. Yep. Lovely. So I'm just going to tape these together. Wait, where am I? Okay, I'm not going to do that right now, but I do want to do that. And then I could get some scrap paper, and scrap paper would be plain on the other side. I don't know if I want this one. Let's see. Some of my favorites. Nope. This one might work. This one too. I'm going to pull them all out because I love them all. Nope. I've got random scrap papers just because I buy them at thrift stores, so I just kind of pile them into the same book, but this is too springy. You've probably been wondering about this outfit. I just choose one or two of these. This one's sturdier. Okay, guess it won't be that easy. I found at estate sales these amazing scrapbooks. And not only are the scraps in them amazing, but the scrap paper is amazing and nearly antique. This is from the 30s. 1935. And so, look at that. Aren't they wonderful? I would love to use something from these. Again, let me know if there's anything that you love. Look at that. You can see their old glue coming up behind some of the papers, but I don't mind that. I think it adds to the character. Now, I think I've already chosen I have this great product. It's called Undone. And you can use it on paper, photographs, any kind of adhesive. It says lip balm, gum, crayon, tar, grease, stickers, tapes, labels. And it has very wonderfully been removing things from these papers because they're so big that I wasn't sure how I would use them in most of the books that I make, but also there's great illustrations on both sides, and I didn't want to, oh my god, look at that. I didn't want to ruin one side by folding the other side, if that makes sense. Look at this one too, is perfect. And then how do you fold that in though? Like this? Or leave it on paper and fold it like this? toward this one just because it's already off, but this is a good Christmas one. I mean, they'd be good anytime, but this is magnificent, isn't it? There's one that I've taken out already that also would be perfect, but I don't see it. So I'm thinking this, just because the colors are perfect, and this. I do love the roosters too. Okay, I'm getting paralyzed because I'm not sure how to do this with you watching. Like, I don't want to mess up, but I'm going to do it because that's why we're here, right? And you probably want to see this. So I want another protective sheet here. And I wonder if I should tear it out. Oh, I feel like I don't want to tear it out. But it's tearing. Okay. Okay, so that's one. Let's go get our other one here. That's so cute. Where'd he go? There, that one. Okay. Oops. So that's one scrapbook of 2, 3, 4, 5 total that I got with similar contents. Isn't that amazing? So always look in the secret corners at the estate sales because these were hiding. I mean, not hiding like they didn't want us to buy them, but they were in the basement. They were with some piles of fabrics. One of the ladies actually, when I was looking at the fabric, she was like, oh, you'll love these too, and she found them for me. Okay, I've not used this product very much, so I am fearful, but it's wonderful. It can be, I'm going to turn the fan on because it can be a little bit pungent. Okay. I don't want to ruin all my other stuff. Oh, it's fine. It's like super alcohol-y, so it dries like almost immediately. I feel like I'm not prepared enough. Let me get another. Just another paper towel to be safe. Okay. I feel like it's when my sister accidentally spilled nail polish remover on a hutch when we were growing up, and my dad was not happy about that. So then it's going to drip into this little spoon type thing, and then you just kind of like pour it under your bit that you want to come undone. And sometimes you have to use a lot. And I've not done it a lot, but I've watched them do it on, you know, YouTube. And it is wet. I'll have to, oh, is it doing something? Is it soaking in? I don't know. It's fine. I've used it on some photographs. Oh, 6. There were 6 scrapbooks that I got. One was all old photographs. It looked a bit like they had gone through it to take the photos they wanted. I have to not talk while I'm doing this, I think. Oh, shit. Pardon my French. Just let it soak in a little. Come on. I'm trying to impress everybody on the TV. All right, we'll let that sit for a minute maybe. They do say to be liberal, so look at how fast it's drying. And I'm not as scared now that I'm seeing that it's not ruining anything. I'm ruining things, but it's not. Come on. Oh, you know what? It's probably because there's adhesive on the other side for those postcards. Right. Come on. Come on. All right, well, it's not a perfect solution, I guess. I hope you weren't waiting with bated breath. Come on. If I can hear tearing. There we go. Oof. Oofta. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Nope. This is coming off that. There we go. Well, I'm going to need another jug. I guess I won't put the words easy under the description of my video. is it. This is our last corner. Come on. Everyone's watching. Little piece of paper. Come on. Okay. Might not have a... Ooh. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at, I mean, this was soaked a moment ago and it's already dry. Wonderful. I am glad that the scrapbooker didn't glue the entire thing, just the sides and the corners were the toughest. Oof, that's wonderful. It's gonna go right there. Now, since we're on this page, I am gonna do these because they're already soupy and they're wonderful. Let's see if we, this paper's not as thin, so I think it's gonna come, never mind. Obviously, I'm not trying to preserve these things for posterity. I mean, I am, but in a different way than a collector would be. So I hope if there's collectors watching that you're not screaming at me. But I am going to, preserve them and use them in new works of art where other people can enjoy them. Or I can. Oops, I ripped that one a little. So I didn't plan on doing this tonight, but I'm glad I'm doing it because I'm scared of it. And I tend to procrastinate the things that I'm scared of. So the fact that I wanted to impress you is giving me a bit of bravery. But I'm going to get a headache from the fumes if I go on much longer. Okay, this one's taking a bit more effort than I thought it would. So we might move on to that other one that I want for this book. Okay, we're just gonna, I mean, it doesn't drip anywhere. It just soaks in and it dries almost immediately. Well, I don't want to be wasteful, I guess. Sorry, I keep changing my mind, but I can edit this out of the video if I fear I'm wasting your time. Of course, you can fast forward too, I guess, huh? The person I watched online do this was doing it for magazine papers, so, and this is starting, I thought these were like postcards, but they're more like a magazine cutout. Totally Americana. Oof, I'm getting very impatient. Okay. I'm gonna break that. Just gonna set that out there. Okay. Now let's see if this one is totally problematic. Oof, I don't know why I try to not make a mess. I always make a mess, and I don't mind making a mess. I just try to make it not as difficult. Oh, I see. There was a little crack there they must have repaired. Okay, let's see. No fear. No fear, Liz. please do let me know if you have advice. Oh, I'm ruining it. Does it say to let it sit? Very flammable. Don't do this with a candle burning. Squeeze several drops to the attached tool and immediately begin removing the self-sticking adhesive. Evaporates within minutes. It does not remove water-based adhesive. Huh. Or super glue. Well, I have no idea what this person used in the 30s. But it worked when I was patient with that last one. But it must have been water-based. Ooh, I don't want to ruin the dog. Okay, I'm going to do this another time because if I rip it, I'm okay with that, but I don't want you guys to see that terrible moment. Or maybe you do want to see that. Let me know what you guys think because I have books and books, obviously, of this work to do. And if you're interested, I will do some more videos. So it's not using that much really. It smells. The smell is similar to nail polish remover, but it's almost gone already. So there we go. All right, well. Oh, well, look, he came undone. Almost. Oh my gosh, do you guys lose stuff? I know you do. There it is. Okay, bone folder. Good old-fashioned. There we go. Oof, this one's coming just right off. There we go. Oh, look at that. Well, that reminds me of stuff at Hilltop View Journals. I hope it isn't weird that I mention you in almost every video that I do, but I know you had little puppies, and I think you have a dog like this. Is that I can't remember what kind of setter. Anyway, that is adorable. Oh my gosh, maybe you want this. If you want this, let me know, and I'll send it to you. Oh, look at the back. It was from a magazine. Look at Minneapolis Moline Tractors and Farm Machinery. See your M&M dealer. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, that particular ad. I'm in Wisconsin, and this estate sale was very near me. And as far as I can tell, in the history of their photos and the scrapbook, they were also from around here. The husband and wife. 1937. 1937. Amazing. Okay. So, I know this is going to seem crazy, but what if he's not going to come off of here, or is he? I'm going to rip this slightly, because I just want to accomplish this, okay? So, there we go. I'm not upset with that. I don't want to rip this dog, though, so... But I think it can still be super awesome. There we go. Come on. No. Oh, that just cut it, didn't it? Oh, I was so hopeful that that would just make it peel right off. Must have been a different glue on the other side. Shoot. Okay, well, since there's nothing on the other side, I could use this entire sheet in this book. Yes. Then this page will open and you'll see this beautiful thing, of which now I'll have to glue down. All right, I've just folded it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Good, I love the color on the page. I love the glue. I mean, I don't mind at all. Maybe it's noxious. What was this ad? Oh, something MCM it looks like. All right, so now I do have to glue him back down. Or do I? It's not that brittle. Oh my gosh, are you guys like, just rip it? I'm gonna glue it back down. With what? Oh wait, not this one. This one. Acid-free, photo safe. Okay. But this one probably is too, I'm sure. Well, anyway, this is the Craft Bond Extra Strength. Ugh, is this driving you guys crazy? Sometimes the plan changes. Now, and I just like all these colors together. And I do not want to cut the dog. So, here we go. Maybe a huge waste of time, but thank you for hanging out if you did for that part. Okay, so, darn it. Now it wants to, oh, I didn't do a good job. I've totally made a mess. I'm going to have to decoupage it on. I'm going to have to. Alright. guess we'll go with some Mod Podge. Actually, the scrapbook paper is so brittle, too. I am not a professional. I did not take lessons for this. So I hope I'm not making anyone crazy with my lack of technique. I'm just trying to have fun. And do the best that I can. Let's see, this is the Mod Podge satin, so it will dry still, looking like a magazine page, which I don't really mind. If I didn't want that, I would use like a gesso, I guess. Or if I had a Mod Podge mat, but I don't. I'm breathing heavily because I'm feeling anxious. It's not how I wanted it to go. I still love it, but I'm afraid of what the comments might be if I upset anyone. But not so afraid that I am not still doing it, so I guess there's that. I just, I love these scrapbooks, and I see them online, and I just think they're amazing. And I know that lots of people take photos of them and then make them into digitals. Uh-oh, look at that's ripping now. But I don't want to keep them. I have a lot, and I want to use them. I want to use genuine, authentic ephemera. I mean, it is ephemera. It was only meant to be, you know, kept for that person, really. And then their kids didn't want it. All right. So this, it does want to come undone at the middle there. I'm going to have to secure it on the back. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I swear. I swear. I swear. It's because I didn't get underneath there, isn't it? Let me find a little tiny guy here. Sorry, mister. Oh, I'm just making a right mess of all this, huh? Wow, wow, this is not at all how this should go. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Liz. Leave it alone. Okay, take a drink. That is so cute. Oh, maybe I should just frame it. No. I mean, I don't think that's frameable. Someone might, maybe, who has I have a young son, but not that young. And he wouldn't care about this being decor, but okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep that out because I want to. Actually, let me see how brittle this one is. I fear if I fold this one, it will break. Maybe just in the middle of the back of it. Hoping to give that some strength there. Well, now maybe I should just do the whole thing, shouldn't I? Hoping this will secure it. Maybe it won't. throwing caution to the wind, right? All right. No, that's not what I wanted. Hopefully that'll keep the edges kind of strong. Keep the edges kind of, I'm sure you guys can't even hear me. Okay. That'll go there. Well, we're going to use this one now. Let's do this one like this. Oh. My cat is drinking the coffee. Weird. No, no, don't drink that. It is blueberry flavored. Maybe he likes blueberry? So, let's see. Oh, I got it perfect. Size-wise, these are coming nice and dry. They sound good. That might be a problem. Liz. A little smaller. Oops. Let me move this. Let's see. Sorry, I keep sniffling now. That product did make me a little woozy. cool. Craft paper did work better than the parchment. Something to remember. Oh yeah, I did want more of this. That's a tough one, isn't it? Where do you go? I've lost my marbles. It's official. Okay. Feeling like I need a bit more. It's nice. This one's nice. Let's do the same. that's terrible, but make some. It's been kind of messy. I must have done it wrong. That's cool or not. I don't know if I like it. See, it leaves like a mark on my hands. Does that happen to you guys? It is, I did use alcohol ink. I didn't spray it with a clear coat of anything, if that helps. If you can hear that, that is my elderly dog snoring. Darn it, I'm just making a big old mess here. Yep, that's my sweater. Anybody else use their sweater? I mean, as you can see, it's a very fine specimen of sweater, but it's a favorite for art projects. So it looks cool, but left a bit of a mess. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. Oh well, it's good. All right, so now this is becoming quite a large book. Try. Not yet. I mean, I know I should probably let this stuff dry overnight, and I will before I put it all together, but just wanted to get to this point. smaller. Okay, I need to move stuff again. I have to use all my favorite things, but I'm just not feeling like it's complete yet. But it might be because you guys are watching and I'm really trying to impress you with my variety. There we go. It's a good one. A little summery though. It's okay. Yep. I don't know that book. We're getting there, kids. Just something else. What's this? Book ahead in process, apparently in progress. Just looking for variety and things that make good sound. That's awesome. Old giant postcard. Ooh, these are cool. Oh, I was trying some different decoupage on those. Oof, it's a good one right now, isn't it? Let's see. Uh-oh. These are wonderful. Forgot. Oh. Okay, that's my favorite. That's a good one too. All right. Is there anything else? Ooh, a map page would be good. I don't have any really big pieces in here. I have some that I pre-cut for books I didn't end up finishing, which are tall, but oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, let's see. Okay. How about Chicago to New York? How many year was this? I don't know what year this is. I don't know. But I think it should go in. The whole thing. Let's see. November. Here's our main cover, I think. November. Now we need a really big stick swim. This. And then this. These might be tip-ins, but we'll put them back in our... This is the front. This is the back. Oh, yeah, I did want to see if there was something in here. What year was this one? 36. Well, these could be tip-ins also. Oh. You're crying. Oops. How's this book put together? Okay. Okay. Look at it, was just decaying in there. This was in the bins. So someone tossed it, plus it's kind of falling apart. I know some people will be sad that I just did that, but I'm gonna try to represent it as best I can. be a little dusty and dirty. And I just like to try to capture some of that dust and dirt. Although right when I bought it, I did a treatment so that this process wouldn't be so bad. Okay, there is a staple in there, a couple of them. So I want to be careful with that. Oh, that is perfect. It'll probably be a tip in, but I'm glad I found it right now. It's perfect. Just like to try to capture the dust a little. Okay, I see. All right, well, that's a project for another time as well. I am not a professional. Do not try this at home. I'm just trying to preserve what I can. Salvage. That is what we try to do here, isn't it? Okay. Go. Oh. I have to let my dog out, which it would be a good time to take a break from this and go to the bathroom. I'm not sure if I should pause this or stop it and edit it and do a part 2. I think I'll stop and do a part 2 because this is probably really long. I have no idea how long I've been doing this, but I appreciate if you have hung out this long. Let me know if you have questions, advice, anything you've seen that you want. Let me know. I can put it on my Etsy shop. Or set up a how do you say it, Ko-fi, and then maybe I can make it some of the things digital for you for free. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking of all the options. If you've loved anything, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. I will do a part 2. So, thanks you guys. Good night.